Hey everypony, Golden Star here, and once again I do want to quickly apologise for that little hiatus I had to take. But these episodes aren't going to review themselves, and now I am ready to get back up to date with the series. As promised, I am going out of episode order to talk about this particularly special one first, so let's get right on with my review for The Perfect Pair. When Apple Bloom meets a friendly sales pony named Grandpere, but quickly learns of a long-standing feud between his family and the Apples, she goes with Applejack and Big Mac to learn about it. Along the way, they discover that they are half-pair themselves, and as they learn more about their family's history, we're treated to the sweet and tender love story of how their parents met and got together. Joanna Lewis and Christine Sonko bring us an episode that I would honestly argue is the most highly anticipated of not just the 7th season, but of the entire series. Right from the very first episode, where we see almost the entire Apple family with one or two exceptions, everyone, and I mean everyone, has been waiting and wondering about the story of their parents. The most we've had since then are a couple of hints and teasers from episodes like Apple Family Reunion and Crusaders of the Lost Mark, but now we're finally seeing them for the first time here. And it was sincerely worth the wait, as simply put, The Perfect Pair is as amazing an episode as I, and by the looks of it, many fans, could have possibly asked for. Told in flashback with the assistance of Burnt Oak, Mrs. Cake and Mayor, the episode is the story of Bright Mac, played by Bill Newson, and Pear Butter, or Buttercup, played by special guest star Felicia Day. Drawing clear similarities to Romeo and Juliet, their tale is a love at first sight one, kept in secret from Granny Smith and Grandpere, played by the episode's other special guest star William Shatner. Everyone does tremendous work in their roles, especially Newton and Day, but even Shatner is terrific. The original Captain Kirk is notable, and some might even say notorious for his hammy acting abilities, but here he completely sells the entire performance, perfectly nailing every required emotion, from anger and frustration throughout his lifelong feud with the Apples, to deep regret in his later years over a terrible mistake he made in his past. But these excellent performances would be nothing without the equally magnificent script from Lewis and Sonko. Bright Mac and Buttercup are both instantly lovable, and as the years pass, the relationship that blossoms between them is an immensely charming and heartwarming one that's easy to root for, with plenty of memorable moments. As the two parallel storylines of past and present play out simultaneously, Applejack, Apple Bloom and Big Mac each learn that they all inherited a special quality from their parents, which allows for some wonderful connections between the characters. We have come to know and love the three Apple siblings very well over the years, and the way they shared these traits with Bright Mac and Buttercup is a delightful way for the audience to get to know and love who they were. In an episode brimming with highlight, it's extremely difficult to pick out the definitive one, but certainly one of the most outstanding is from a song titled You're in My Head Like a Catchy Song. Like the rest of the story, it's an ultimately bittersweet moment, but with a simple but incredibly sweet guitar melody and vocals from Day, this is a gorgeously heartfelt serenade that truly solidifies Bright Mac and Buttercup as one of the series' best couples.
Seasons change and leaves may fall, but I'll be with you through them all. And rain or shine, you'll always be mine. On a prickly path that goes on for miles, you're the only one who makes it all worthwhile. And you should not blame me too if I can't help falling in love with you.
After being faced with the prospect of being separated, the third act sees the couple stand against their feuding families and marry each other, which leads to a truly powerful scene where Grandpere still refuses to accept the Apples as family like Buttercup has, and finally turns his back on her. Since I didn't expect the episode to actually go through with the classically dark Romeo and Juliet ending, which would have been the easy way to go given how the couple are widely considered deceased, this surprise conclusion comes unexpected and tragic. You immediately feel for Buttercup after having to make a choice that she should never have been forced to make, but it is really wonderful of Granny Smith to quickly console her. The episode's conclusion, which sees Grandpère welcomed into the family after expressing his past regrets and desire to get to know the apples, is a great way to deliver its messages of forgiveness, second chances, and not letting silly matters stand in the way of your loved ones, and culminates with an exceptionally heartwarming ending where they all sit around an apple and pear tree that beautifully honours Bright Mac and Buttercup's memories. The only real concern I have, and it is more a concern than a legit criticism, is how the show could follow this up, with Grandpère now being part of the family, and with how we've only seen how Bright Mac and Buttercup were like as ponies and as a couple. I would love to see what they were like as parents in a future episode, but with Shatner and Day only signed on here as guest stars, would their schedules allow for them to return? I certainly hope so. And I guess I should talk about one of the other most commonly debated topics regarding the Apple parents, that being what happened to them. The episode never delves into that topic, and I personally would have to say that's for the best. I don't know about any of you, but I've never given much thought into it myself, as I believe that the fate of this couple is something that would honestly be better off left a mystery. But on top of that, the episode's objective was to show what they were like and how they fell in love. And on both counts, the perfect pair absolutely succeeds with marvellous results. Easily one of the best episodes of both the season and series, it should come as no surprise that I'm giving it the special Golden Star score of 10 out of 10.